Most billionaires don't tell you the real story. It's not luck, it's not miracles, and it's not what schools teach. What they keep quiet are specific rules and systems that actually create wealth. The public story is sanitized, the real work happens behind closed doors. This video will show the hidden moves, networks, leverage, ownership, and legal playbooks. We'll map the playbook step by step, practical, realistic, and no hype. If you want to build real wealth, you can't rely on being told the story, you need the rules. Start here, no fluff, just the truth. Chapter 1. Who they are and why it matters. If you trace most self-made fortunes, you'll find one thing, a business. They often start from nothing, garages, storefronts, late-night coding sessions. Good jobs can make you comfortable, doctor, lawyer, programmer, but a salary is finite. A salary caps you. Building or owning a business flips that dynamic. Businesses scale, 10 customers, 100, a million. Your income decouples from your hours. The real money is equity, ownership in a business that can be worth exponentially more than annual profits. Founders cash in on accumulated enterprise value, not a few years of wages. Wealth builders focus on problems people will pay to solve. They map a long-term roadmap, often a decade or more. They look for inefficiencies, unmet needs, and build repeatable solutions. That connection, problem, product, paying customers, is the first step to ownership and scale. Next, what they don't tell you, the hidden moves that make these strategies work. Hidden move 1, networks, the social capital the wealthy cultivate. A warm introduction from a trusted peer can open exclusive deal flow and private opportunities. They spend time deliberately putting themselves in rooms where deals are born. Clubs, conferences, private dinners. Hidden move 2, early sacrifices. While others spend, founders reinvest, live frugally, and work insane hours. Skipping vacations, sleeping at the office, strained relationships. These are common, early trade-offs. This period filters the committed, perseverance separates the winners. Hidden move 3, tax advantages. Legal strategies the average employee rarely sees. Employees pay taxes first. Business owners and investors plan to pay taxes on what's left. Capital gains and business income are often taxed less than earned wages. That gap matters over decades. Savvy investors use depreciation and interest deductions. Property can show a paper loss while generating real cash flow. They hire accountants, lawyers, and tax strategists to build trusts, LLCs, and holding companies. These structures protect assets and minimize taxes across generations. Hidden move 4, leverage. Using other people's money and time to multiply results. Borrow capital, hire people, use technology, multiply your impact. A $10 million building controlled with 20% down shows how small equity controls large assets. Appreciation accrues to you. Startups raise capital to scale faster. Founders multiply outcomes through investor money. Hidden move 5, ownership. The wealthy prioritize owning equity and assets that generate cash flow. Cash flow compounds. Ownership lets capital work while you focus on the next asset. Finally, access to timely information and the courage to act early separates good from great outcomes. Here's a practical blueprint many self-made billionaires follow. Step 1. Identify a real problem people will pay to solve. Step 2. Start small. Sell before you build. Test demand with a minimum viable product. Step 3. Systemize. Document processes, hire, and create SOPs so the business runs without you. Use technology to scale customer service, fulfillment, and marketing. Step 4. Protect profits. Reinvest and use smart tax and legal structures to minimize leakage. This includes deductions, depreciation, trusts, and entity structures. Step 5. Build multiple income streams, business cash flow, rentals, equities, and startup stakes. Diversification smooths volatility and builds a financial fortress. Step 6. Use brand and influence. Media, audience, and reputation multiply opportunities. A strong founder brand attracts talent, partners, and favorable deals. Together, these steps create a repeatable path. Test, systemize, scale, reinvest, diversify, then protect. Most big outcomes come from consistent execution over a decade or more, not overnight luck. Operationally, build systems, delegate, hire experts. You become an orchestrator, not a doer. Automate repetitive tasks and integrate platforms to scale without linear time increases. Protect the business, create reserves, legal compartments, and multiple revenue engines to survive shocks. Solve a problem, sell early, systemize, reinvest, diversify, influence. Repeated with discipline yields outsized outcomes. As wealth accumulates, it becomes influence, a tool to shape politics, media, and public perception. Politics, donations, super PACs, and lobbying shape regulatory landscapes. Media. Owning outlets lets people control narratives and gain soft power. Think tanks, sponsored research, and grants steer public debate and policy. Philanthropy does good and builds legacy, naming rights, and tax advantages. Donations create public goodwill and structural advantages that benefit future generations. Family offices manage wealth, counsel heirs, and institutionalize advantage across generations. This creates structural advantages, elite schools, networks, and perpetual opportunity. Influence can fund progress or entrench privilege. It's a tool, and how it's used matters. Understanding this helps you see why the rules matter, and why ownership changes the levers of society. If you take one lesson, the rich don't play the same game as everyone else. They play the game of ownership. Rules about leverage, taxes, systems, and ownership. You don't have to be a billionaire to use this playbook. Start small, learn the rules, and own assets. Don't just earn, learn to own.